Um, so Nas go and do a song with Ja Rule. They do the pledge, right? Boom, boom, boom. I want to say that's about December of 2002, right? Super Ugly happened. Nas about to join Murder Inc. for 2 months, right? And that was the fourth quarter. So that was about December, right? So here we go. Ooh, God, you can't make this shit up. All right. This is greater than I need to just go ahead and do a movie, boy. All right, check this out. So yes, he had the Bravehearts, the Queensbridge Connection, and the Ill Will record labels, but he wasn't as crew heavy as most counterparts, especially in New York City. We talk about Nas. He's seemingly battling the entire rock by himself, from Jay and Bleak to the entire state property and Dipset. It was an all-out war on Nas. Added fuel to the fire was his now legendary June 2002 rant on Power 105, where Nas went on a verbal assault on a host of characters. Now remember, y'all, the timeline, June 2002, right? Now, the reason why Nas went on the radio, because he tried to do the hanging of Jay on Summer Jam, and they wouldn't let him do it. So he just went and blacked out on High 97. Ran on Power 105, where Nas went on a verbal assault on a host of characters. Cameron, Nori, Nelly, after being dropped from High 97's famed Summer Jam, when the station caught when he was going to stage a mock lynching of Jay-Z on stage. Let's see. Hold on. I think I can show that. Now, let me show y'all. Once again, I'm using this under the copyright disclaimer under the section of 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes of such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use, right? And I'm using this to comment and as for news reporting and also teaching y'all history, all right? Now, let me set this up. So Nas went on the radio station because after Takeover, he did Ether. He was going to perform Ether at Summer Jam with this stage setup. Jay called Russell Simmons in them allegedly and complained that he caught wind somebody bitch assness went and told Jay what Nas was doing. Jay went crying to Def Jam and allegedly, and Russell Simmons and them got they pulled the plug on Nas set or whatever. So Nas went over to Power 105, the competing radio station, if you're not from New York, who had just really started at the time doing like all hip hop. He went up there and, you know, I can't remember who was the host at the time, but he just blasted everybody at 97 for stopping his creativity. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the sucker stuff that Jay been doing over the years, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Blocking us and doing all types of stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? He should not have the power to stop Nas' show, especially when Nas is just as big as him at that time. But y'all don't be believing that this nigga be pulling strings, but this was one of them. You know what I'm saying? So this is what Nas had planned for Jay at Summer Jam, if you never seen this, and then I'm using this under the Fair Use Copyright Act.
Hi, I'm Michael Burnett, special makeup effects artist, working on an effect for Nas.
I'm going to keep the music off. So he's showing y'all that he's making a Jay-Z for Nas to hang him after while he's performing Ether. When the song's over, Nas was just going to hang him. And think, Nas paid all this money to get this made, and then they ain't let him do it. So that joint looked just like Jay too. He's gonna have to fit it on him, the Yankee cap. So they blackballed Nas and didn't let him do that, or blocked him, or however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Russell and them was like, "Oh, yo, that's too much. Yo, it's too much." Man, it's hip hop. It's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That would have been ill. Yo, oh my God, that would have been ill. You know what I'm saying? I know it's creepy. I know it's creepy. But it's just hip hop. It wasn't real, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that would have been the end of Jay, right? So Nas fueled up under the fire. After that, he goes and he links up with Murder Inc. Right? Let me take y'all back. Right? So June 2002, the ran on Power 105 where Nas went on a verbal assault on a host of characters, Cameron, Nelly, Nori, saying that they wasn't lyrical. After being dropped from I-97's famed Summer Jam when the station court went that he was going to stage a mock lynching of Jay-Z on stage. Nas was fighting this war largely by himself, but that all changed in July 2002 when rumors began to trickle out that Nas was joining Gotti and Rule over at Murder Inc. It was an intriguing, shocking, and head-scratching moment. That it was. This was also initially surprising because Months prior, Nas had openly dissed Def Jam's Murder Inc. distributor and their business practices. Not to mention, Rule and Gotti had a long-standing friendship with Nas' archenemy, Jay-Z. After all, Ja got his big break on Jay-Z's track, Can I Get Her? So what the F is going on? Gotti told MTV News in July of 2002, I had talks with him. Me and him really got to kicking it. He's a good dude. I was in Miami, Atlanta. We did the last leg of the Murder Inc. tour with him. He's going to be on Sony, but it will be like a Ill Will Murder Inc. / Sony collaboration. But I will definitely be affiliated, and I'll definitely be a part of his projects. Me and my brother Ja Rule. Jay ain't his brother no more at this point. Now, y'all know the bitch assness, allegedly, that is Jay-Z, is fuming hot right now that his little boy, Irv Gotti, is running with Nas after Nas just eated his ass and was about to lynch him in Summer Jam. The next month, you running with this dude? After Super Ugly bombed? Okay. This could have been taken as a good rumor or hot air from Gotti, but less than a month later, MTV shocked the world with the headline, Nas kills the speculation. It's murder. Was the lone wolf for the rap game Nas really aligning with Murder Inc.? Gotti likened it to Tupac joining Death Row. On August 29th, 2002, August 29th, May, August, September, October, November, December. Just a little less than 4 months, do Irv and them going to realize that John McNeely is going to run into office and tell me and Dame that the feds is about to run up in the labels. Just 4 months after August 29th, Nas performed alongside Murder Inc. at MTV Video Music Awards at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. Ja Rule and Ashanti performed a top hit, 10 hit, Down For You, while Nas gave us an inspired performance of One Mic. At the end of their respective sets, they appeared in unison to preview their new collaboration, the Pledge remix, where Nas told the crowd, 2003, Nas and Murder Inc., y'all, before throwing up the Murder Inc. sign and proclaiming, it's going down in 2003, baby. It's Murder, Ill Will. Oh, not when you fucking with Jigga, man, it ain't, nigga.